Hi everyone. This session is to find the top and the bottom view, the right and the left view, and the front and the back view of this isometric shape. So the question here is there any difference between the top and the bottom? Is there any difference between the right side and the left side? Is there any difference between the front and the back? This is what we're gonna discover together. So I'm using Smart Notebook software to help me to find these different views. So before I start, I can ask for a dot paper, and this dot paper can help me to add the views. And if you can see here, there is different shape, so I can drag this shape of the dot paper, and I can move it wherever I want. And now I can start to check how can I find, let's say, the top view. So to start, I can ask the software to give me a crayon, and let's say I'm gonna choose a red crayon to find the top view. So I'm gonna imagine I'm looking from the top, and now I need to color everything in red, or any face that I can see it from the top. So this is the easiest one. I can see this face from the top. Can I see this one? For sure no, because this is more for the front and this is more from the right side, so I cannot see it from the top, but I can see this one. So I can color it. After that, I'm gonna ask myself, can I see this one? No. This two from the right side, so impossible, but this one I can see it from the top view easily, so I can color it with the red crayon. And again, this is front and this is right. Is there anything else? Yes, for sure, these two are from the top view, but this one front, side, so I can color these two, this one and this one. Now I'm sure 100% I cannot see anything from the top view, so now I can switch the crayon to the pen, and let's say I'm gonna use the red pen, and I'm gonna use the line. Make sure that I'm using the red line, the thickness that I want, let's say this one. Now these three squares, I can see it with this way, from this point to this point, and after that I need to go 3 squares with this way, and from here to here 3 squares, and close it with this way. After that I see another 2 squares, so I can extend to the right side these 2 squares, now there is something very important. If you see this face and this face and this face, they are in different level. That means I have to add these 3 lines. If I forget these 3 lines, it's a big mistake, because it's gonna show that they are in the same level. But these two, I don't need a line here because they are already in the same level, so I don't have to add anything here. So this is the top view. What about if I want the bottom view? The bottom view, if you notice, that means I'm looking from the bottom to up. That means I'm gonna find the same thing, but this time there is a small difference. When I'm looking from here, this is the first one, I can see it here, but starting from the second and the third, I can see these two. So this is one difference between the top view and the bottom view. This is one thing. The other thing, that the 3 cube in the bottom, there is no difference in the level. That's why it's on the horizontal, so I don't have to add any lines here. The same thing for these two, they are in the same level, so I don't have to add any line. So as you can see, there is a difference between the top view and the bottom view. Now there is one important line here that maybe some people or some students will not see it, and this line, it's this part. If you see, if I keep this line like that, that means there is difference between these 3 blocks and their depths with these 2, or the level. In this case, this is going to be a big mistake. How they can stay on the horizontal and there is a different level or different depths. That means I need to fix one small stuff here. I need to shorten this line and to keep it with this way. That means there is nothing here. It has to be with this way, clean. There is no lines with this way or with this way. And this is a big difference between the top view and the bottom view. Let's start now to do a check, let's say the right side view. The right side view, I'm going to change the crayon, then can I change the color? So let's change the crayon and I'm going to choose blue. Let's say I'm going to say anything I can see it from the right side, I'm going to color it with blue. So this is the first one. This is another one. This is another one. These two. This one impossible, this is from the front view. This three, it's from the front view, it's not from the right side, but this one it's from the right side. So that means I need to draw in blue the view of this shape. So if I look to this one, I see that it's like type of stairs. So I can draw a line with this way. I can start with the top. I go 3 steps with this way. Then to the left side, another 3. Then I go up. Then I go back 1, up 1, right 1, and up 1. This is going to be the shape, but I have to ask myself about the level. If you see this face with, or these 3 faces, they are in the same level, so I don't need any lines. But these 2 are different level from these 2. That means I need to insert one line with this way. And these 2 are a different level or different depths, you can say, about this one. So that means I need to add another line. So this is exactly what I'm going to see from the right side. What about the left side? The left side, you will see there is a difference. In this case, you're going to see the up one little bit from the left. You need to go 3 steps down. After that, 3 steps to the right side, and I'm going to start to show the stairs. It's something very close to stairs. Now, do I need to add any lines in between? Actually, no. If I look from the right side, they are all in the same depths, so I don't need to add anything. So this is how we find the right and left side. Now we need to check the front and the back. So to do that, I'm gonna clean a little bit this drawing, and I'm gonna ask for the dot paper again and start from fresh. Now I need to choose another color. Let's say I'm gonna ask for crayon, and let's say I'm gonna choose the green. And now I'm gonna try to color all the front side. So you can see this side, I will see it in green. This side, I will see it in green. This face, I will see it from the front view, and this one. And actually, if you don't know where is the front view, you can imagine that someone is looking with this way. This is the front view. So now I need to use the green, and the thickness, I want to make sure this is the thickness that I want, and I can start to draw these three, let's say, squares. So this is how I can draw it. And it's not only these three, there is another one in the bottom, so I can add this one. Now my question, is this line, do I have to keep it or remove it? If I check between this face and this face, they are in different depths, so I have to leave it. And actually the three are different depths. That means I need to add one line here and one line here to make my drawing correct. So this is a front view. What about if I want to check the back view? The back view, it's a little bit different. It has a shape of L with this way. And actually, if you want to look from the back, I'm gonna show you with an arrow. It's something like with this way. This is a back view. So I'm gonna return back to the green line, and I'm gonna continue. So I'm gonna see an L with this way, 3 floors, and after that it's gonna go with this way. Now if I see that the 3 level here, the 1, 2 and the third, the 3 blocks or cubes are in the same depth, so I don't have anything to edit here. And even this one, it's with the same depth, so I don't have to add any line here. So you can see there is a difference. So from what we saw from previous and this one, there is a difference actually between the top and the bottom, the right and the left side view, and the front and the back view. And each isometric is different than the other. Sometimes you can see the same top and bottom, they are the same, or the right side and the left side, they are the same. It depends on the view of the isometric. So I hope you understood this one, and I hope that you understood how you can use Smart Notebook to help you to find the different views of any isometric shape. Thank you for listening.